ATK in this thing, TKG type of fucking.
ATK in this thing, TKG, what is good with y'all, man? Listen, y'all see the title, y'all know what we're getting into, man. More XXL rankings. Y'all really like this series, and trust me, I like making the videos, even though the lists are starting to get a little more controversial. But in this one, you know, you're gonna notice some guys and gals in here that have a slight decline, some on the up and up, some stagnant, but you know, some rappers' careers that, you know, probably was good once upon a time. You know the usual little thing we got going on. Definitely gonna start getting more and more controversial, as a lot of people didn't really disagree with where I had a lot of people placed, but the jokes that I use for people like Papoose. And again, these jokes are not personal. It's not like I actually hate any of these rappers, or most of them. I don't hate any of the rappers. Dislike some of their personal choices, sure, but a guy like Papoose, like, I really don't like. I don't know Papoose. I barely listen to his music. I don't really listen to his music at all. But from what I have heard, it's just bleh. And then, you know, noticing how people's careers turn out is kind of obvious when you don't see them get talked about. You don't see the news really sharing their stuff. You don't ever, yeah, you know, they're just underground. So yeah, it's obvious, okay? Them being good rappers, that's fine, but them being good rappers doesn't naturally mean great career, good career. You're not going to the Hall of Fame just for being a good rapper. It takes more than that. But with that out the way, you know what I'm saying? You know, still keep that same energy in the comment section. If y'all disagree with anything, please tell me. Don't switch up just because, you know, I addressed anything. You know, just stay the same, all right? With that out the way, you already know what we into. TKG, let's get on into it. Kicking this off at 105, we've got Lakia. At 104, we've got YK Cyrus. And at 103, we've got OG Mako. Now, Lakia is good. She's on the rise. She is actually one of the younger freshmen on here that is going up. I talked about Ruby Rose in the last video, and it's really because, you know, her potential is uncertain. Like, she has the fundamentals of a good rapper, but it just seems like she's into more than music. But Lakia, she's on her music shit, man. She is a really good artist. I remember when I first discovered her, I thought, you know, oh, another Sweetie lookalike that's about to, you know, get on here for her sex appeal and talk about sex and blah blah blah. And while she does have some, you know, raunchy songs, so to speak, she has talent. She's good. And I thought before, oh yeah, she's just some girl, you know, they look at her ass and look at her titties. And while I'm still looking at her titties respectfully, I'm looking at them and respecting her talents and thinking she's a good artist. She is actually a good talent. I don't mean to say actually as if like women are, you know, surprising when they're actually good at music. No, she's good. And I say that because I didn't expect that. But she's on the rise. I see her being a tad bit higher on here, not too much higher. I mean, from 105, I mean, I hope she gets into that 60, 50, possibly even, I would hope she gets in that 30 range, really. She has potential, she really does. YK Cyrus, on the other hand, is someone who, you remember that guy that dropped that song, "Anybody that I used to know," that guy? Gotti or whatever his name was, Gotti or something. He dropped one song and dipped. Well, YK Cyrus did the same fucking thing, where he dropped that one song, "I could give you the world, baby girl." Yeah. And now he needs to change the song to, "I could give you the world, baby girl. I just gotta pay off a couple other niggas first." Like, dude is only making the news, and he gets talked about a lot, but for everything but music. Dude owes everybody from Drake to Lil Baby to Roddy. Like, he owes everybody, man. I don't know how he owes these people, but he needs to jump on their songs, and hopefully for free, because he's having a tough career, but he's doing everything but making music, which is why he's so low. He goes a little longer without making music, and he'll be around where Pill is at. And you know why Pill is where he is, because he barely make music himself. But yeah, YK Cyrus is, yeah, he's just one of those media darlings where everyone loves to make fun of him, not even for music, and just I'd rather get made up for my music than for my personal decisions. That's just, I don't know. I would just much rather that. OG Mako, once upon a time, was a media darling for all the right reasons, where, you know, his songs were used for memes. The bitch, you guessed it. And oh, did my heat go off? Like, he had bops. He had some anthems where some of those songs still get played today, especially the bitch, you guessed it. You know, of course, you know, TikTok is going to utilize the shit out of that. But yeah, OG Mako, I mean, some of his songs still float around today. But as far as his new stuff, OG Mako has developed he's versatile. He's way more versatile now. He is able to, you know, delve into the weird sound, you know, working on the vocalization and stuff like that. When I say vocalization, I mean the singing and all that stuff. But OG Mako is improved. But as far as his career goes, yeah, I can't give him too much credit. He has fallen off. It's obvious that that's happened. But he is talented, so that's why he is as high as he is. At 102, we've got Roscoe Dash. At 101, we've got Dave East. And at a flat 100, we've got Black Boy JB. Man, Roscoe Dash had him some hits in his day, boy. Like, let me tell you, like, I actually did not mind listening to Roscoe Dash. I really didn't. Like, if I heard him featuring, it was cool. I didn't skip. Like, he was just a basic sound to me. Like, I mean, that's not an insult. I'm not trying to insult him when I say that. Like, he was just good to listen to. Like, I could listen to his music without feeling the need to skip. The stuff that he was on by himself still was pretty good. Like, again, he had hits by himself. He had hits with other people. It was a good time. Roscoe Dash was the man. Like, he was big in his day. It actually made sense to put him on XXL because, again, it seemed like he was going to have a good future. And although, contrary to that statement, he did not have a good future. He was caught, you know, doing Lyft drives or Uber drives for somebody. He's a Uber driver. So, you know, I mean, that's what some people think. I mean, if he is, I mean, cool. At least he ain't just at home playing Call of Duty and, you know what I'm saying? He's getting caught online arguing with children or something like that. At least he has a job still, so I can applaud him for staying active. But yeah, that's kind of sad. You go from making hits as a rapper to, you know, being like ranked number 200 as a Uber driver if you do ranks on there. But Dave East got on XXL. He got praised to hell. Everyone said, yeah, like he about to be he about to be next up, like Dave East. You know what I'm saying? Just look at him. He has the look. He has the sound. Like, he can rap. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, girls love him. Blah blah blah. All this shit, right? It didn't turn out like that. Yeah, girls still love him, but shit, they're gonna have to go look him up instead of him just popping up on their screens organically like a Drake or a Future or a Lil Durk or something like that right now. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to find him if you want to see him on your screen, ladies. This man, his career didn't turn out well at all. Now, I actually got into an argument, or not even an argument, but a disagreement with somebody in my DMs, and somebody was saying, I was discussing who I wanted to put where on the list, and I told him where I was going to have Dave East at 101, possibly. He said, nah, bro, you got to put him in that 50, possibly even the 40 range, bro. Like, you see what he's doing out here right now, bro? The interviews, the presence that he has right now, the impact. I said, what impact? You got to be kidding me with this impact shit. Now, from now on, and when I hear the word influence or impact from someone out of the age of 17 to 24, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Because y'all just don't know what influence is. What has Dave East influenced? Honestly, that's a real question. Answer that. That's not hypothetical. That's not a rhetorical question. Answer that. What has he influenced? Oh, he's on a TV show? Great, so is Joey Badass, and guess where he's about to be on this list? Much higher, even with dropping a shitty song recently. Yeah, being on TV doesn't get you higher here. If you were on Love and Hip Hop and shit, there's probably going to be somebody on this list or on XXL on Love and Hip Hop. I think Fetty Wap was. We'll talk about him soon, spoiler. But no, that's not how that shit works. He's at number 101 because his career didn't turn out well. He's a good rapper, which we can acknowledge, but being on TV and doing interviews with people doesn't mean anything. What the fuck are you talking about? Black Boy JB, on the other hand, it really seemed like the world was gonna be in his hands. Like he had the shoot dance. Like, you know, people were really vibing with his dance. You know, vibing with his look, vibing with his sound. It seemed like what Pooh Shiesty is right now is what Black Boy JB was gonna be. A guy who popped up on the scene out of nowhere and was just going to run with it, run with the rap game, and just, you know, people were going to want to do features with him and stuff like that. The song with him and Drake, obviously Drake kicked his career off. You know, JB tried to keep it going, but I don't know. I guess people just figured out, oh, this nigga actually can't rap. So we're just going to move on. Super popular. Yeah, he was very popular. People still do the shoot dance to this day, but are people rapping Block Boy JB songs to this day? Possibly. I mean, I ain't found nobody that has yet, but shit. More power to you if you're a Block Boy JB fan, because the 12 of y'all out there are dying breed. Even if there are 12 of y'all. That fucking Block Boy JB, I really thought he was going to be bigger than he was, and he proved me wrong. He expectedly proved me wrong. Next up, at 99, we've got Dizzy Wright. At 98, we've got Designer. And at 97, we've got Chica? I don't know. I don't know how to say her name. Yeah, Dizzy Wright, right? He was a guy that was getting hyped up to the fucking moon. Like, they were like, oh, this guy's super different, you know what I'm saying? And people really were fucking with his style. They were like, oh, he was always popping up in underrated conversations. Oh, Dizzy Wright, he's one of the most underrated rappers. Like, yeah, you always heard about Dizzy Wright, but in conversations other than he's one of the best rappers, or he's on the he's up next or something like that, it was always underrated. Here's my problem with that underrated conversation. Y'all keep these people underrated by saying they're underrated but not checking out their music. Oh yeah, I heard of him. Yeah, he's underrated. You've heard of him, but have you heard him? It's way different. It's super different. Now, I try to give a chance to those that I say are underrated. I do. If I say they're underrated, I've either listened to them and think they deserve shine, or they always get talked about and clearly everyone wants them to have shine. Which one do you think I care more about? The people that are actually giving these people a chance. But y'all, if y'all keep saying that Dizzy Wright's underrated and y'all just don't give him a chance, then what the fuck are you saying he's underrated for? At that point, you're overrating him, because then damn, he's so underrated that you don't even have to listen to him to actually rate him correctly. Nah, I ain't buying it. Designer, on the other hand, was someone everyone kept calling overrated because he had a bunch of chart topper. Well, he had one chart topper, but he had like 4 hits to his name. He had that. He had Panda. He had Outlet. You know, he had Timmy Turner. He had, Designer. It seemed like he was about to have him a nice career. It really did. It did until his year was over and everyone moved on to the next, stupid sounding rapper. Although, I must say, current day, I really like Designer's music. When I say he's underrated, I actually mean it, because I listen to his music. I like Designer. He's good. I actually think he should still be a mainstream rapper. I think he should still be somewhat in the mainstream airwaves. It's just a shame that, when people begin to say something bad about somebody, all you have to do is, when you bring up that person's name, oh, that guy that made Panda? Oh, shit, yeah, nigga, that was in 2016. Like, yeah, the guy that made Panda. Yes, him. What has he been making today? Shit, I don't know. I ain't even listened to him since. And that's your fucking problem. How would you know if they got better? We're just going to reference all the bad shit they did in the past and never bring up their progression today. That's stupid. But there he is there. R.I.P. Credibility, right? Then we have Chica. Alright, fuck the jokes. We have Chica. Now, again, I had to put in Chica rapper on Google. Again, we're just going to keep going with this joke until it stops. When an anime, and I do mean an anime character that's not even the main character on the show she's on, Chica, the anime character, is a side protagonist on whatever anime she's on, or antagonist, I don't know, but she's the side character. The side character. There's no anime out here called Chica the Girl, or whatever the fuck. If there is, then cool. But no, she's a side character, and yet she pops up before Chica the woman, the real woman who was on XXL. I have to actually put in Chica rapper when looking up Chica. There's no way. I mean, there's the robot in Five Nights at Freddy's, but come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Chica spends her days right now beefing with everybody on Twitter and Instagram and blocking people. She's got more people blocked than she actually has fucking hits, which, damn, all she'd have to do was block 2 people and she'd have fucking 3 more people blocked than she does have hits. But that's crazy, right? Super talented woman. I feel like the industry really wanted her to be on top, giving her a Grammy nomination when she didn't even have anything on the Billboard 200 or Hot 100. And it's quite evident they wanted her to be on top because, I mean, come on. She was in a commercial, you know, they still talk about her on the airwaves sometimes. Yeah, come on now. We're pushing this narrative, oh, you know, this is who we want representing the other women. We don't care about those Megan Thee Stallions with the big asses and the slim waist, or the Doja Cats, or you know, we don't care about you sort of thick bitches. We want the all around thick bitches. We want the girls that y'all underrepresented, the dark skin girls that don't look the greatest, and the plus size girls. We want those girls that represent the rap game, not those girls that we love to jack off to like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Fuck those girls. Yeah, look at how that turned out. I'm blocked, and thank God she blocked me, because I don't want to know if she drops another fucking album. Which is actually kind of ironic, considering I just said we need to be giving these underrated rappers a try, but come on. Chica's going to remain underrated for the rest of her career, and I fully stand on that stance. But go off, sis. You may one day drop a hit. If you feature with Drake. That'll happen. Probably never. At number 96, we've got Action Bronson. 95, we've got Vic Mensa. And 94, we've got Cowboy, who I keep confusing for Cowboy. But Action Bronson, right? Really cool personality. I really like this guy personally. Like, as a person, he's super cool. I watch his show. Like, I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about people's shows, but his cooking show, the show he has on Vice, like, it's cool. Like, he's a really cool person. I really fuck with Action Bronson. Him as a rapper, I had to learn to like, because his New York accent really fucked with me. He really threw me off. I was just like, bro, who is this ruining all these people's songs? Then I listened to him by himself, and he was pretty good. I'm like, okay, hold on now. Like, this New York guy, this fat New York dude know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just get it. I still like him. I still listen to his music. It's still really dope to me. As a matter of fact, for my wrestling fans, if you watch AEW, he is doing the theme song for Hook. Hook is Taz's son. If you know who Taz is, you're pretty old. If you just learned who Taz was just now, you're pretty young. But yeah, Taz's son is wrestling. That's how old I am. Action Bronson's career has been pretty dope. You know, he's been pretty dope. You know, all right. You know, people recommend I listen to his albums. I'm like, bruh, shit. I'm recommending you listen to his album. Like, I like Action Bronson. I'm hip to dude. I really like him. Vic Mensa, on the other hand, someone that I really don't like. So let me tell you the timeline on Vic Mensa, right? Gets on XXL, gets called majorly underrated by everybody. Everyone says, oh my God, you gotta check this guy out. He's super good, really good lyrical talent, super creative. Fast forward, he's dissing XXXTentacion for absolutely no reason, even though he had committed the same crimes he had said that XXXTentacion had did. And it's unclear if X actually did those things. I'm not going to sit here and say he didn't. I'm not going to sit here and say he did. But with no concrete evidence, Vic Mensa said, oh yeah, he beats bitches. Even though Vic Mensa admitted himself out his mouth, oh, I beat bitches. And then, after that, everyone canceled him. And I mean, this is actually an effective canceling, because we no longer hear from Vic Mensa ever again. Vic Mensa is gone. He's done. Like the media doesn't talk about Vic Mensa anymore. No one's calling him underrated. No one talks about him. No one cares about Vic Mensa. Fast forward, now he got arrested for having drugs, mushrooms for to be specific. Which, yeah, he seems like a guy that always has anger issues and needs to calm down. Shit, I know a couple other people that once upon a time bought mushrooms, and yeah, Vic Mensa fits their bill too. I ain't gonna lie to you, guy ruined his own career. I don't know why he just was such a fucking asshole, such a big egotist. Like, dude, you had the world, you had a state in your hands, and you fumbled it. And now he's gonna have to try really hard to get everyone to forgive him, or, you know, whatever the case may be. No one really fucking likes this guy anymore. He's not liked or loved. He's not hated or loved. He's just a fucking dude. But no, never mind. Scratch that. He's hated now. He's only liked by his fans, but no one loves this fucking guy. Who cares? And then Cowboy, someone that I thought was really gonna have a good career. A guy that had a radio hit, surprisingly. When I found out that was him, I was like, okay, I'm butchering the shit out the song, but I don't really know the lyrics. I forgot the song, almost like people forgot who Cowboy was. And when I say people, I mean the people that were hyping him the fuck up. Now everyone doesn't know who this nigga is, and it's like, oh, okay, oh no, I still listen to Cowboy. I listen to him in my own presence, and that's cool. But, you know, for all these people that like to go on Twitter and keep on, man, the come up of blank is gonna be so fucking great. Oh, this nigga clears this nigga. Never have I seen Cowboy in any of them tweets. The only time I hear about Cowboy is when I play GTA and I hear that one song that he's on with, I forget who it is. Yeah, that song. And again, I know these sounds ain't doing nothing for you, but if you can match my sounds with the lyrics, there you go. You'll get it. But yeah, Cowboy's career has not really done him any wonders ever since getting on XXL. After that, it just was like, okay, like, what now? I don't know if he's dropped any projects since, but if he has, no one's told me. No one's really talked about it. So, yeah, there goes with him. He'll probably be a really good feature artist, but by himself, he's going to wind up just being a guy that once upon a time could have been, but, you know, just gets overshadowed on his own. Which is unfortunate because I really like Cowboy. He's a really good talent. At 93, we've got Kid Ink. 92, we've got Lil Keed. And 91, we've got Blueface. Now, Kid Ink, right? Another guy that was having some hits in his day. Some hits. I never liked Kid Ink. He came off way too positive in his day, and culture, always negative. Didn't like positivity. Yeah, no. I didn't fuck with him. I really didn't fuck with him. I really didn't like his music. The let's just be honest, let's just be real between him and Dej Loaf, like, that was one of my least favorite songs of the fucking year. One, it kept coming on the radio, and two, the whole fucking song is just so garbage. Like, even Dej Loaf was garbage on that song. I ain't gonna lie. Catchy, sure. There's a lot of catchy but bad songs out here. Like the Gangnam Style song. That song is fucking catchy but irritating as shit. Yeah. I don't have much to say about Kid Ink. His career hasn't gone right. He's still dropping music. It's not going his way. Next. Lil Keed is somebody that I thought would have a lot more attention on his name. It just hasn't. Lil Keed is another guy that's probably gonna always get talked about as a what could have been story, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, you only listen to Lil Keed, like he fire as hell, stuff like that, right? Not gonna lie to you, I began to give Lil Keed a chance after XXL. I listened, I tried to like it, and then I said, you know what? There's better alternatives because he sounds like Young Thug, so why don't I just listen to Young Thug? And honestly, that conversation, that statement, that only works for, you know, if JID sounded like someone else, like exactly like someone else, I'm not going to listen to the other guy because JID just seems better to me. Or I could just listen to both people. And sure, why not? But Lil Keed and Young Thug ain't no different from each other, in my personal opinion. They both talk about damn near the same thing. So I chose Young Thug because, one, Young Thug was the originator, and two, Young Thug just comes off better with the stuff that they both talk about. I had listened to a Young Thug featuring Lil Keed song, and when I tell you, I still couldn't fucking figure the difference between the two. I said, okay, you know what? I'm never gonna do this again. I'm just not gonna listen to Lil Keed ever again. Lil Keed is just not going to be much. There's just too many people doing the same thing he does, sounds the same. Yeah, it's whatever. There's no true originality coming from Lil Keed. Blueface, on the other hand, was a guy that had his own year, and yeah, the novelty played out once he started to take himself a little more seriously. People love when jokes remain jokes, you know? Like, they love when you stick with a joke, and then when everyone's saying, okay, no, we're tired of it, that's kind of when you stop the joke and show them what you actually are about. Or pull a Doja Cat, trick them one time, and then, you know, show them what you really are about after that. Because Doja Cat is the ultimate example of don't judge a book by its cover. Because if you were thinking she was going to keep doing that move shit forever, yeah, you were sorely mistaken. But, yeah, let me tell you something, man. Blueface had the world in his hands, and when I keep saying that, I mean that with Blueface, because everyone was just pretty much expecting greatness from this motherfucker from there on out. The Tatiana, the Respect My Crippin', like, he took the world by storm. And then the world took itself back, because let me tell you something, this nigga sucks. He sucks bad. Take it on a serious note, he sucks, and on a joking note, he's worse. So again, like, the nigga stood no chance. Once TikTok and trolls are out the equation, and you have serious rap listeners, you have serious rap fans digesting music or listening to his music, you essentially don't have a career, you don't have a leg to stand on. And Blueface now doesn't have a leg to stand on. He's now gone to boxing and doing other things like, I don't know, having a harem of women in his house and doing shows of the women or whatever the fuck. But who cares? Blueface is done. Thank God he is, because this nigga was so annoying. At number 90, we've got P&B Rock. 89, we've got Kyle. And at 88, unsurprisingly, we've got Lil Pump. Man, P&B Rock should still be mainstream. I honestly think that. I don't think it's too late for him, because P&B Rock, I don't care if he's 35. I don't care what age he is. He could come back. Like, 2 Chainz wasn't 20. Or in his 20s when he, you know, originated. I mean, he was Titty Boy first, but when 2 Chainz popped up on the scene, he wasn't 20. He was 30 something. So P&B Rock can come back. He can. P&B Rock by himself may not stand out, but on other tracks with the right sound, he actually is really, he's a good complimentary piece. I've always thought that P&B Rock was a awesome feature artist. By himself, though, it's just really not the case. Like, P&B Rock by himself is something left to be desired about that. But yeah, his career hasn't turned out too hot. People either make fun of him or wish the best for him, and it should be neither. They should just be appreciating his talents and what's next from him. That's not what happens for P&B Rock. But to stay on that same sentiment, Kyle is another guy that everyone thought was going to be bigger than he was. The whole Hi, the I Spy song, which I hope that's what it's called, because I just, everything about Kyle I forgot. I even just remembered that he had a little thing on Netflix that everybody liked. But, I mean, Kyle, he's a polarizing rapper, because you either really like Kyle or you really don't. I mean, there's that small middle ground where you just don't care for him, which that's the field I'm in. But yeah, Kyle, people still have hope for Kyle. Like, they see a potential in him. He's a very unique a very unique person, might I add. He really sounds like a peaceful, goody two shoes rapper, but it's not the case. I mean, it's not like he's not cussing on songs like he's Michael Jackson or something. But no, Kyle's different. Honestly, I've given him somewhat of a try recently, and although I will say I didn't save any of them songs to my playlist, but he's not bad. It's just, can I keep listening to this is the question. And I find myself telling myself no. Am I sleeping on Kyle? You tell Amir to do that, I'm gonna tell him straight up. No, we're not. No one is. But Lil Pump, on the other hand, y'all gave Lil Pump so much attention. Y'all gave this man a career. Y'all gave it to him, and you effectively took it away from him. And I'm proud of you all for it. See, Lil Pump, he blew up. He took the world by storm, just like Blueface in a sense. And let me tell you something, Lil Pump had taken over the world. Everyone essentially thought everyone wanted to be like Lil Pump. Lil Pump was the face, the absolute face, the cover of mumble rap. And when mumble rap was not a taboo fucking phrase to say out loud, Lil Pump was always the first person you thought of when you thought of mumble rappers. It was him, it was Uzi, it was Cardi, it was them guys. Those were the mumble rappers. And I will say, it was quite fun. Like, Lil Pump's whole little reign, it was fun. I didn't enjoy most of the things he did, but it was fun seeing all the trolls act stupid and think that he was going to be the next big thing. Now, everyone stopped being a Lil Pump fan and they've gone on to be 6ix9ine fans. Or, you know, whoever else is going to be the ignorant, you know, artist of the year. I mean, it was last year it was Mario Judah, I think, but this year, who knows who it's going to be? I don't know. Some person will just pop up out of nowhere. It's probably going to be Nardo Wick if he doesn't play his cards right. But Lil Pump got 1 billion views on YouTube. He got on XXL. He sold out all sorts of shit. He made his money. And he's delved into the, oh, I dropped an album, but no one cared to listen, so I gotta drop this other album. And he's about to drop this other album, and who cares? Like, people are saying, oh, Lil Pump's about to drop, and no one's gonna listen. No one's gonna give a shit. Lil Pump has been, you know, doing stupid shit recently. You just haven't noticed, and no one's been talking about it because it's boring now. When media outlets get bored, your career is pretty much over because the fans then don't know what you do because people really hinge off of what, you know, the media's doing. I've talked about Lil Pump for way longer than I should be. This video is going to be like 30 fucking minutes just because of Lil Pump. But yeah, his career's gone absolutely nowhere after the whole Lil Pimp situation. And yeah, he did that shit to himself. To finish this video off, we've got 42 Doug at 87, Commentazine at 86, and Tier Wak at 85. Now, unlike Arkansas, we've got a lot of celebrities that come from Detroit, Michigan. We've got a lot of celebrities that come out of our state. And unlike Arkansas, you know, we've got a lot to be proud of over here. But I will say, okay, just because we have a lot of good rappers that come out of Detroit does not mean that I have to fucking support them blindly. I do not care that he comes from Detroit. There's so many people that hit me up saying, hey man, you fuck with blah blah blah, and it'd be Detroit people. And that person that will send me the message will come from California or wherever. I'm like, dude, yeah, great. You found someone that is probably around the block from me. I don't care. Let's talk about Earl Sweatshirt or Tyler or something. Like, let's talk about the real good rappers. No, I don't support half of these niggas. Not even half. That's being generous. 42 Doug's career is getting better. Like, yeah, he's much higher than he should be. As far as talent goes, he should be considerably a tad bit lower. Some would even debate a little higher, but yeah, I ain't too sold on him yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like all Playboi Carti fans with a whole lot of rares. I'm not gonna force myself to love his music. I am going to straight up say that he's on the list of people that I will tentatively look out for. And if he's good, I will admit that later. And I will say that he's good, but will I wind up standing him later just because this is our boy, he's from Detroit? And like, yeah, no. I was one of the first ones to make fun of this nigga for pretty much licking his son's neck and all the other weird, lame shit he was doing. Shit. If you haven't seen it already, watch my reaction to his XXL freestyle, and really his cypher too. Both were very questionable reactions. Both were very funny reactions to a lot of y'all. But yeah, no, I don't care for 42 Doug. His career is going to get better as the cosigns will get bigger, but that will improve his spot on this list. I'm unbiased, okay? It'll improve his spot on the list. It's not going to be too high just because he's from Detroit, but yeah, he'll go up. I'm sure he will. Commentazine, on the other hand, is someone who's gone down. If I had did this list before, he probably was much higher. He was probably around the 50s or the 40s or something like that. And if he was, then great. But he's effectively fucked up his own spot. Commentazine has gone from beloved media star to I mean, I listen to him sometimes. Like, that album was alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, You know, I don't even hear him on the underrated conversations no more. It's over. Like, this dude has fucked up his own bag. Like, it's almost comfortable and satisfying to me when a rapper proves everybody wrong. Like, I actually fucking like it when people can say out their mouth, I used to like this person, but I don't anymore, because it's popular now to say, I mean, I didn't like it, but after a few listens, I love it. I'm looking at all Playboi Carti fans on this one. Yes, you're right. I'm gonna keep these jokes going till the end of time. It will never stop. 3 things are certain in life: death, taxes, and culture slandering a whole lot of red and Playboi Carti fans. But let me tell you something. Comethazine is one of the biggest examples of wasted potential. Like, the repetitive, you know, yeah, all that stuff, man. People got tired of it. People got sick of it. You either are in between on Comethazine or you just don't like him anymore. No one absolutely loves this dude no more. And if you do, again, we say nobody does anything, but we know a small percentage does. It's just so unnoticeable that we say nobody. So yeah, there's that. And then we got Tier Wak. Tier Wak, I'm not gonna lie, should be higher. She should be. I just haven't noticed anything she's done. Tier Wak is probably one of the most talented people that has ever graced XXL. She's probably one of the most talented artists today. Versatile as hell. She's a really good rapper. She's supremely talented. She's super good. She was on her commercials and everything, but yeah, you got to do something. Like, I don't know if she's dropped a project. I don't know if she's been dropping songs. I don't know. But the world loves to, when they bring up, I support these women, and they bring up the usual 6. They bring up Rico Nasty and Rhapsody and No Name, Tier Wak. Did I say Rico Nasty? Yeah, they bring up the same fucking rappers. Snow the Product, I said it was another one, and fucking and Little Sims. Yeah, they love bringing up them rappers when they like to talk about the women that they like to listen to, when they haven't listened to one fucking track from them. I can admit to you right now, Tier Wak is not in my playlist. She's not. Will she one day be? Sure. I'm gonna listen to her music after this. As a matter of fact, I can tell you how I feel about it. And if you don't see me tweeting about it, that's because I'm still listening to her music. But no, her career has not been what we thought it was going to be, and we can all admit that. There's probably gonna be a lot of people that are upset that I have her this low. Nah, Tier Wak shouldn't be 85, bro. She should legit be like 30 or something, because let me tell you, bro, like, she's really good. This is not a skill list. This is how their careers have turned out, plus skill, plus talent, plus the popularity too. Is she popular? Moderately. Has her career went well? Not at all. No, it hasn't. I mean, she's still on track to make it good because she's really young. Is she talented? Oh, most definitely. She exceeds that one. But exceeding talent is what gets her this high. That's it. That is all. Other than that, she's got a lot to work on, because with just talent, she can slightly fall on this list. Not slightly go higher. That's just if everyone ahead of her slightly gets worse, or most definitely gets worse. Shit. If that happens, then damn, there's a lot to work on. But other than that, Tier Wak has a good head on her shoulders. She can rap. She can get better. So I hope she gets higher on my list. I really do, because I'm thinking of making this list an annual thing. But if I come out around here around this time next year and she's just not good, and like she does drop something and she gets Chance the Rapper to hell, she's gonna be lower, and you'll know she gets lower. And there we go, TKG. 63 down, 84 to go. We are getting to the cream of the crop of the XXL Freshmen, man. It's definitely a lot of controversial picks here. I ain't gonna lie. I expect the comments to be a little questionable, and that's fine. Keep the energy in the comment section. I want y'all to stand 10 toes down on what y'all got to say. Do not change your opinions because I addressed what I addressed in the beginning of the video. I know this video is really long, and I promise it won't be this long next time. I just wanted to give y'all something to watch here on this this Monday. You know what I'm saying? When y'all get out of class, y'all get out of off of work, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And let this be your little lunchtime listen, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment is what this all is at the end of the day. So, beyond any case, man, get vocal in that comment section. You know what I'm saying? Share all that shit. Vibe. Have a good time. Stay safe. And beyond all that, man, I will see y'all later. Peace out.
Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LABB, who